Welcome to Contento Custom Guitars, where a nerdy-ass luthier, that's me, documents his guitar builds and repairs. Today we're finally gonna hear what this thing that I call a beholder sounds like, as this is my final submission entry video for the 2022 Great Guitar Build-Off. I'm gonna walk you through the final specs. We'll go through a quick highlight reel of the build process. There will be an incredibly self-conscious tone demo, so that's gonna be fun, and then leave you with some closing thoughts. Without further ado, let's make it so. Well, this is as good as I can get her, given the confines of the deadline. So here she is, the beholder, which a friend of mine suggested, since it is predominantly a Strat SG hybrid, that I should maybe consider calling it the Strategy. That is a gorgeous pun I cannot overlook. But for the sake of this video and the final build and the competition, it's still the beholder, and I'm just gonna start running through some of the final specs here. Starting at the top, we've got Schaller locking tuners. They are left-handed or like 6-line reverse, if you're gonna do on, a reverse headstock, so that it lines up better that way. It's a little weird, takes a little getting used to tune them in reverse, where spinning it one direction, which would normally be loosening the strings and making your string go flat, now makes it go sharp and high and tunes it up to pitch, and vice versa. So that takes some getting used to, but it be what it be. We also have a graphite nut there. We've got 24 full jumbo frets. We've got mother of pearl split diamond inlays. We have luminlay glow in the dark inlay side dots on the back and side. It is a Carina neck and back and body with an ebony fretboard and an ebony head cap. Moving further down, we've got 2 P90s and a Strat style in the middle. I actually wound this P90 myself and this Strat style myself. I wound a bridge P90 as well, but it just didn't sound right. So I happen to have had a normal Gibson P90 on hand that I was able to throw in. I'll continue to work on that on the other P90 that I made myself at another time. I also have a Schaller rolling saddle bridge and a Bigsby B5 thing. I have, electronics wise, just master volume, master tone, 5-way switch, output jack. I have a push-pull circuit here that when it is pushed up or pulled up, the bridge is activated in every position. So regardless of where it sits, the bridge is in, which is cool because you can now have the bridge and neck pickup activated in position 5, and all 3 pickups activated at the same time in position 4. You have bridge and middle pickup in the same position regardless of where it is, and in the middle position where it would normally just be the middle pickup, it is now bridge and middle. So you have that sound at 3 different settings on there, but it is what it is. And then just the bridge by itself in 2 settings. So you do have some redundancy, but still sounds pretty good. Yeah, Schaller strap locks as well, just for the sake of keeping everything but the bridge Schaller. So that's good. Strung up with 10 to 46s, Pro Steels. I will probably change that to pure nickels, just because I like the feel and sound of pure nickels better, but it be what it be. So yeah, that's it. I will, yeah. phone demo. I'm just gonna run through the positions and then have it flashing on the screen, loop some things, some chords, and just noodle around and see where it takes us. these. Let's see. Check the tuning. Not bad for brand new strings. Really not bad for brand new strings. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, alright, let's try this one. Well, that certainly was something, but despite my best efforts, the thing sounds and feels great. Setup was super smooth. This neck is incredibly comfortable. In a less rusty guitarist's hands than mine, this thing can probably really rip. But you can either build guitars or play guitars, you know, not enough time in the day to do both, especially if you got a day job and try to have something of a social life. But whatever, I digress. Moral of the story, I am exceptionally pleased with the playability of this bad boy. There are things about it, mostly cosmetic, that I am not particularly a fan of, but I'll mention those later. I plan on making a postscript epilogue style video in the near future where I go into that stuff. All that matters is that, you know, the goal of this build for me was to identify my strengths and weaknesses as a luthier so that I know where to focus my efforts and growth in the future. In that pursuit, I am 100% confident that I succeeded. My raw woodworking skills were pretty on point for this, which, considering that I'd never done any woodworking whatsoever before going to school 2 years ago, really proud of that. My organizational and project management skills, on the other hand, that could definitely use some work. My spray booth and, sanding leaves a lot to be desired. But my final assembly, my electronic soldering, setup skills, all that, all had noticeable improvements since, being in school. So I'm really proud and happy of that. All in all, this was a wonderful learning experience for me, and I hope you enjoyed the roller coaster of a ride, just hanging along. Please stick around the channel for future videos. I'm definitely going to do a detailed summary of what I was unable to correct before the contest ended, but also, document what I do to go about fixing those things. Free of the process of pressures of deadlines and my poor time management skills, I have every desire to polish this up to its greatest potential. But what I see in it might not be what you see in it, but after all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Good night, everybody.